Okay. So now we know that we have to generate content in 2 or 3 parts. I'll take it for demonstration. I'll take it as 2 parts. You guys can use the third part, which is your CTA, right? So here is if I go. I will guide to the multi-part messages. And give you understand. Okay, done. Now I say the message will have 2 parts. Shift enter part 1. This will be a part of the whole sentence which will have attractive and attention grabbing words. Part 2, this will complete part, complete the sentence we began in, let's say, part 1. Okay. So I'm basically telling ChatGPT that I want his or her help, whatever you want to call it, in creating 2-part messages. What will be part 1? Part 1 will be part of the whole sentence, which will have attractive and attention grabbing words. Yeah. What will be part 2? Part 2 will basically complete the sentence that we have in part 1. Right? Very simple things that I have explained to. Okay. Now I will give it examples. Example 1, part 1. I'll just refer back to my Excel sheet because, of course, I don't remember all of them. Okay, let me pick up this one. Now, see what happens, right? If you look at it, happiness is a journey, not a destination. Embrace the ups and downs and find joy in the process. Now, when I read it, I can make the first part more intriguing if I put the destination in the second piece. Happiness is a journey, not a, and leave it and then put destination here. Embrace the ups and downs and find joy in the process. Right? So you go ahead and you use this. So we'll put it as first part is happiness is a journey, not a, then dot. Right? Then I'll put part 2, which is nothing but, let me copy this. Okay. This I've given it example 1. Then I'm saying example 2. Part 1. And I'll go back. I'll pick up happiness is contagious. Or let me pick up this. Happiness is found. And now you see, if I remove the giving piece from here, it kind of makes it more intriguing, right? Okay, what is it found in? Then you would automatically want to hear and look at the second part, how it's happening, what's happening, right? Part two, happiness is found in giving. Share your time, love, and kindness with others. Okay. Now we have trained the model on a couple of examples, telling it what it is, how it is. Thank you for providing this example. Based on your description, like you want to create multi-part messages that capture attention with an incomplete sentence in the first part, followed by a completion in the second part. The theme you provided is happiness. Here are two examples using its format. Now it is giving its own this thing. Happiness is a choice, not a destination. Choose to be happy every step of the way. Happiness is a state of mind, not a circumstance. Cultivate positivity and find joy in any situation. Right? Now, once we have trained the model, we can simply tell it,
Okay, in this case, it's just that it's summarizing your ask. Is that what I understand it right? You say that in the complete exam, these
yes,
examples follow a pattern you describe, first part grabbing the attention, all that. It's basically
correct.
summarizing your ask there and it will generate the content accordingly.
Yes. Right. So now I'm saying this is great. Please create 30 messages like these for me in a tabular format. Okay. And I press enter. Now, one thing you will see is when you're creating such long things, it will stop in between. So you have to click on continue. And typically, if you ask for more than 25 or 30, it causes problems. So how I trick it is, I'll ask for 30 first, and then I'll put a line that will say, give me 30 more. So I'll have first 30 and then I'll have another 30. I think the ideal point is 25. Go for 25 and 25 more. You have 50 of them. Then you go through these 50 and see what makes sense. Don't blindly copy and paste. Yeah, because what will happen is you will typically end up, if it gives something weird, you will keep on posting something weird. So please ensure it makes sense, right? Now, similarly, I have done this for happiness. You can do it for pecs. I have this example for pecs as well. And you don't have to do a lot, right? Once you have done this, now what you do is change your message. Now, over here, I'm just putting it straightforward. But when I was playing with it, in addition to this message, I also said include the name of a tool that can be used in the second part or in part two, right? So what it does then is it will also include the name of a tool. So you can say first part something 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 that will lead to this using this tool, and third part is a call to action.
So I think, see, end of the day, creating prompts is the key here, right?
Exactly. So that's what we have been saying from the first day, right? How you ask is the key. What we are helping you with is, because when you sit down and try to write, you will not get those prompts. The whole intention of demonstrating this to you is you get the prompts and you do it along with me so that you are able to put out those posts. Right? I could have also recorded a video and give it to you, but I know nobody is going to follow that video. We've been telling you for the last month and a half, post, and we still see that it's only 1 or 2 posts happening in a week, sometimes not even that. So the reason I'm spending time here right now today is you do this along with me. This is not for you to just see and then forget after half an hour and then get busy with your normal life. Do it right now so that after this session is over, you can immediately create your content for the next 15, 20, 30 days. Yeah, I'll put this prompt so you don't have to type out the whole thing.
So, Atirakshit, can you just scroll a little bit up, please?
Yeah, I'm at the top right now.
Okay, because it actually gave you those 30 lines, right, in a tablet format, right?
Yeah.
We did that okay, you just typed in as a new question here, 30 messages basically, and it should be structured as part 1 and part 2. Right?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
So basically, you have asked it as a new question here where you want ChatGPT
Yeah,
to
it
generate
doesn't matter.
30.
Even if you include it in the original prompt, it's absolutely fine. See how this works is I will give it something and it will respond. Based on its response, I will gauge is it ready or not. Right? Now, I took up the example of happiness. So it's plain, simple, straightforward, simple. So I don't need to do anything more. But if I'm talking about pecs on the same lines, it will give me the same things, but it will not mention any tools. So it becomes very generic. I would prefer that my second part would have the name of some tool that has been used or that can be used. So then I'll modify the prompt and I'll tell it, you know what, in part 2, can you add the name of a tool as well? So then it will again rewrite and give me those 30 things. And then once I'm satisfied with the 30 ones I've got, I'll say, okay, give me another 30. So the whole prompt thing is for you to understand, is it giving you what you have wanted? No. Then let me go ahead and tweak it a bit. It's like the software programming coding that we do, right? You write a code, you see it generating this output, you realize it's not up to what you want, then you will go back and tweak the code a bit. Over here, instead of tweaking the code and stuff, we are tweaking the prompt or the questions that we are asking, or we are giving it more questions or more information for it to give the answers that we need. Right?
Yes.
So I'll just go ahead. I'm not sure if you guys are able to copy it from the chat. Just see if you are able to copy it from the chat.
Yes, we are able to do.
So this is the first thing. Then the whole of talking with AI is
We are
only
not able
about
to
prompting.
copy it from the chat. We are just able to highlight it. I thought.
Okay.
Only copy, no pasting happen.
Yeah, with chat with Zoom, that's the limitation. What it will not allow you to copy anything from the chat.
Okay.
Okay, one thing I'll do is for this call, I'll make all of you co-hosts, and I think as a co-host, you will be able to copy.
I doubt Atirakshit because just see if you're able to copy from your chat Atirakshit onto your notepad or something like that.
No, we are because I remember because I make Dimple a co-host every time, right?
Doing that, making co-host is possible, but copying anything from the Zoom chat and into your personal document, I don't know if that is possible.
Check it out now.
Even,
I've made you a co-host. See if you can copy and paste.
okay.
Or let me put it out once again so that maybe it will not allow you to copy the old thing. Copy this after you have been made the co-host.
Now I think I'm able to copy this.
You are able to copy, right?
Yeah, I just randomly selected some text here and copied that on my notepad. I'm able to do that now.
Now can you do it or still you can't do it? As a co-host?
As a co-host, I can do it, but not
Got it.
as a normal participant.
Understood. So I'll make everyone a co-host so that you guys are able to copy it. Yeah. If you want, I can put it in this also.
Yeah, I got it now.
I'll put it for as long as we have the session ongoing, and then I'll delete this message. Okay. So once we are done with this, we simply go ahead, select all this, open a new Excel sheet. So I'm demonstrating everything from scratch. I'm creating everything. I'm not using anything that I had created earlier. So you understand that it's very simple. Only thing you have to do is you have to actually do it. I'll replace the first part as theme and put happiness here and drag this. Okay. Now I have to save this file. Okay. Once I have done this, I have to save this file. Save this file, I go on click. I say save as this PC. Let me say desktop. I'll put it as demo happiness. Now, one thing remember, in Canva, we need a CSV file. It will not take your Excel file. So we go to this CSV comma delimited file. Okay. We save this as your comma delimited file. We click on save. Now it's saved. So our part of ChatGPT and our part of Excel is now done. Yeah. Now we jump into Canva. Yeah. In Canva, what you can do is we'll have this option here, create a design. You can select whatever you want. So let me see if it gives us anything. LinkedIn video.
So Atirakshit, I'm still no, I'm still to get the tabular form from ChatGPT.
Share your screen.
Okay. Can you make me? Yeah.
Okay. Now you ask it to give you messages.
So I copy pasted this one.
Give you two examples to help you understand. Okay, now edit the content on top. Edit the prompt. I'll tell you what changes you have to make. Now just click on that pencil. Now there is a pencil at the end.
Acha, okay.
Now after this, after the part 2, click here at the end of situation dot. Now press shift and enter.
Okay.
Yeah, over here you write these examples are for the theme of happiness. Please create 30 similar messages. Thirty similar messages in a tabular format. Now give only one, either process excellence or digital transformation. For process excellence. Okay. Save and submit. Now, to make this better, what you can do is you can say in part 2, please include the name of a process excellence tool which would help make things better. Of a process excellence tool.
मतलब हम इसके सीक्वेंस में ही क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं ना उसको.
हाँ, that's
Okay.
how you, वैसे आप उसको वैसे ही improve करोगे.
हाँ. Okay.
And
to
it
make
depends, right? अभी process excellence कैसा है? It's more specific. It will become better if we say that if you do this using this, it will be better.
Okay.
But when we are looking for happiness or visualization, then we don't need to have a tool or anything like that. We can just have simple sentences.
Single sentence.
Right.
Okay, right.
okay, right? Like,
And give me 30 more messages. And give me 30 messages in a tabular format. I think that's better.
This is good.
Now you can further improve this. Now, how can you improve this for specific things like specs, right? Now, what we have done is we have given it a prompt for simpler things like happiness, and we are expecting it to generate messages for a complex thing like specs, right? Which is not correct on our part. How we should be going about doing it is now out of all these things that it has given you, you pick up 2 examples, modify it the way you want it to look, and then use the same training prompt on those 2 messages. That is what will give you much better messages for pecs. नहीं यहाँ पे edit मत करो. Take it to a Excel or something and edit it over there.
Okay.
And then you put it what you want. Do you want the first part to be a little bit longer? Do you want the second part to explain things a little bit more in depth? Right? Process excellence starts with clear goals. Now over here, what you can do is instead of goals, just put a dot over here. Process excellence starts with clear dot. Then bring in the second part, goals and a commitment to continuous improvement using Six Sigma with the support from the top management.
Yeah.
Using Six Sigma tools, Lean Six Sigma tools. Right? So you sit and you idealize what it should be, and then you redo the prompt with these 2 examples. And since you already have a table, you could put more examples. Instead of 2, you can put 3, 4. See, because the more complex the part, the more training you will get the tool, training you will give to the tool, the better it will create stuff for you.
Correct.
Yeah. To do this, post it, you will get a list of 30. Then go through those 30 and see it makes sense. Okay.
So now I will just enhance this as well. Embrace culture of innovation.
Again, embrace a culture of ...
Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll take this. I can't paste it like this, right? I need to.
You will have to first copy and paste it in a Word format, and from Word you have to pick it up and give it here. Paste as text. Now you will have to segregate the part 1 and part 2. And before part 1, write example 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy this.
Now you also have to write that prompt before you give these examples.
Yeah. Create the
No. Create a new one. See, here you have already trained it for simpler things. Don't
okay.
confuse it. Create a new chat. The new chat, left top.
Okay.
Again, start with that prompt that I've pasted there. Just replace the examples with this example. There are 2 messages. I would like to create a multi-part. Copy and paste this, and then paste those 2 examples.
I will explain it to you and give you examples to help you understand. This is what it created, right?
Thank you. You delete this part.
That's not required, right? Yeah, the selected highlighted part.
Yeah.
Okay. And now say create. You have to give it an action. Create 30 items.
Shift enter actually.
Edit it. Then
Right hand side top, it will give you an icon to edit.
yeah. There. Then I will
Create 30 messages for process excellence in a tabular format and put a line before it. This is on the theme of process excellence. 1 sentence before create. These examples are on the theme of process excellence. Now put it. No, it's still not giving it. You will have to rework on that part 2 using the names of a few tools.
right. So maybe again I need to
Yes.
do it.
Yes. And see, the reason why I say theme that is, once you get this right, then you just need to change the theme from process excellence to digital excellence or digital transformation. Like we did for happiness. Once you got it for happiness, then you can say for visualization, then you can say for personal branding, then you can say for stuff like that. So you have to spend some time to get it right for that level of complexity. And then once you have finalized the theme, you can keep on giving it for multiple themes. Once you have your prompt perfected, then you can say, give it to me for the theme of process excellence, digital transformation, data analytics, data science, 4, 5, and it will mention all the themes in the first column and then the messages in the next column. Okay.
Thanks.
Cool. So now I will share and we will look at how do you create the video. We might extend by 9. Yeah, it will take a little more time. I hope you guys are fine with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Should we also be logging in? But we can create it for you said, right?
You can, you will not be able to create it in bulk.
Okay.
Creating it in bulk is a feature, is a paid feature. Try it
And
out. Let's see, because at least when I was trying it earlier, it was not allowing me to do it in bulk because it was not a paid thing. Once I got the paid thing, it is allowing me. So just try, see till where you can go.
so you're creating it in Canva, not in other thing that you shared earlier today.
I shared
This is
Canva
Canva,
only,
Chandra.
na?
Yeah, on the top you have it now. On the top left you have Canva, right?
Yeah.
I shared Canva only in the morning.
With board you shared, no?
Acha,
Vidboard
no. Vidboard AI is something different. That you have to pay 10,000 rupees for a lifetime membership. That even I have not bought till yet. I just told you to explore it to see if it is worth putting in 10,000 rupees, and then I can probably put in 10,000 rupees, try it out, and then tell you. But anyway, see, I would not recommend you investing 10,000 rupees in a tool unless you are doing it for an activity which will generate you money. Yeah. Yes, Subba ma'am.
DID AI presenters जो है basically Canva के साथ inbuilt है क्या?
This is not inbuilt. I have linked DID as a
अच्छा, just
app.
like a plugin.
Yes. So if you go to Canva, right, you have all these apps.
हाँ देखा हो तो मैंने जो आपने बताया था तो.
तो उसमें से ये DID वाला भी है, but this DID gives you only 20 credits. And for each video, it uses 2 credits. So you can only make 10 free videos.
10. Okay.
Yeah. And their paid version is too expensive. It charges some $5 every month for 5 minutes of video or something like that.
और इसमें हम कितने मिनट के बना सकते हैं?
किसमें? विडबोर्ड में?
नहीं, इसमें ही
DID में.
DID में they have a limitation of some 100 or 200 words.
हाँ, मतलब वो 10 सेकंड 12 सेकंड्स अराउंड.
हाँ, 20-30 seconds तक होएगा max.
अच्छा, okay.
Right? Okay, so now let's get down to creating the design. I am saying create a design, right? Since I use it for putting on Facebook, Instagram, and this, I go with the Facebook one. For LinkedIn, we can very well put it as LinkedIn video. It is giving an ad. So let's not go for it. Let's go for Instagram. Yeah. So I'm looking for this vertical 1080 by 1920. Are you following along?
Yeah.
Raj, Chandra?
Yes, Atirakshit. Yeah. So
Okay.
you just clicked on create a design and this page will pop up. Then you start typing in.
Yes, I
Selecting
started
it from the
typing
drop down.
Instagram video, right? And I
Yeah.
am looking for this Instagram reel video background.
Okay.
Yeah, it's giving me 1080 by 1920, which will tell me that it is going to be a long one.
I'm not sure if I got the create new option.
Are you signed into Canva?
Yeah.
On the right hand side top, you should see this create a design.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, you click on it. There will be another create new. And there on the search, you type Instagram video.
Right. Yeah. 1080 into 1080 pixel.
No, go for 1080 into 1920. That would be the third option. Instagram reel video background.
Got it.
Yeah, everyone there with me? Once I click on this,
Yeah.
it will take me to a page. And on the left hand side, it will give me all the different options. You can click on any of these templates and it will show you what that template will look like. Yeah, now since I'm creating for happiness, I clicked on the beach piece. So now it's giving me all the options for beaches.
So once you select that option from the Instagram one, then this on the left side, this page will come up, right? Atirakshit, these
Yes.
themes, templates, okay.
Yes.
The templates are opening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are different themes. See, forest, some ice or blue, something like this, sky, tree. All these are videos. 9 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever. Yeah, this train ka travel video, happy birthday ka video. Whatever you like, you select. I'll go with this C wala. Now, what I'll do is I'll move the first text up, make it a bit bigger. This will be my theme, right? What is it about? Whether it is specs, whether it is happiness, etc., etc. So let's say I put it as happiness. Yeah. I don't want a photo. I'll remove the photo. I'll remove this white background. I'll make this happiness bigger. Yeah. And I'll take this message and put it here. Yeah. Center aligned. Make it a bit bigger, say 48. And then I will copy because we are having a two-part thing, right? So I'll have two messages here. Yeah. And then of course I also want some branding. Now there is a lot of stuff you can put here, right? So I can say I'll put my branding, let's say learn and grow with happy. Now this comes more from the personal branding piece, that how do you brand yourself? How do you want people to recognize you and all that stuff? Okay. If I want, I can also add, let's say, my pictures or anything that I have uploaded. So let's say I've got all these photographs of mine. As I say, I want to have this photograph here. I'll put my photograph, reduce the size.
Can you make it circular?
Yes. For that, you will have to go to sorry. Hold on.
I think the background, I think you need to make it more come up.
No, there is something called as
frame.
frames. Yeah. Frame circle. So I'll take this frame. I put my photograph in here.
So these pics you have already uploaded that on DID Atirakshit or on your desktop?
No, these pics are uploaded to my Canva.
थोड़ा स्मॉल कर दीजिए सर. नहीं, आपको फोटो.
I think you need to select the blank one. The second one, check that. The second circle.
सर आप ग्राफिक ले रहे हो, फ्रेम नहीं. फ्रेम में आइए, फ्रेम में.
नीचे down, complete down.
हाँ, we have it. Yeah.
नीचे फ्रेम इसमें सर.
Yeah, the only problem with this is you really cannot. Acha, you are able to adjust. Good. Now in this, what you can also do, right? I've selected the photo, so let me do it this way. Control Z, Z, Z. So I have this frame here and this photo here. I'll click on photo. I'll go to edit image and I'll say remove my background. Again, this remove background is a paid feature.
वैसे सर गूगल पे जाके भी रिमूव बैकग्राउंड किया जा सकता है. अपन लोग के पास तो एक पेड वर्जन है, अदरवाइज आप गूगल पे जाके भी रिमूव बीजी एक ऐप आता है, उसके थ्रू भी आप इसका रिमूव कर सकते हो बैकग्राउंड.
Correct. So let's say I put this here, I bring it in the center. Right? So now what I have to do is first I want this to come. इसमें हम लोग एनिमेशन भी डाल सकते हैं. So I'll say animate and I will say simple like.
Where did you get that animation option here?
Where? What?
Animate option here.
So once you click off the video, don't select any item. The left top and side you will get animate.
Right.
When you click on this animate, you will have different. So the issue with Canva is like in PowerPoint, we can animate every object. Here you cannot do an individual animation. It will do a overall animation.
All right.
Yeah. So you select any one of these animations. Let's say I prefer chill, so I'll take chill. Right. Now the next thing you have to do is for how long will this go? So this video, let's say I will extend this video for 21 seconds. Okay. Now the first piece. So normally when you select this text, it gives you an option to decrease or increase the timeline of that. Vibha ma'am, do you know why that's not coming up?
सर क्या पूछा आपने मुझसे?
मैंने पूछा ये जो अभी जैसे हमने ये बॉक्स सिलेक्ट किया ना, कंटिन्यूअसली ये बॉक्स पूरे टाइम के लिए आ रहे हैं. बट आई थिंक इसमें क्योंकि कल रात को मैं देख रहा था व्हेन आई वाज सिलेक्टिंग एक बॉक्स, तो यहाँ पे मुझे उस बॉक्स का टाइमलाइन दे रहा था, तो आई कुड रिड्यूस और इंक्रीज दैट टाइमलाइन.
इसमें सर अपन लेयर ऐड कर सकते हैं ना?
कहाँ से करेंगे उसको?
एक मिनट रुके, मैं बताती हूँ.
बिकॉज येस्टरडे किधर गया वो? Yesterday when I was doing this,
ये आपने बीच में से स्प्लिट कर दिया ना?
नहीं स्प्लिट वाला नहीं था वो. I'll have to look for that option. ये तो अभी वाला है.
हाँ, एक मिनट सर, मुझे भी मोबाइल पे करने दीजिए, बताती हूँ.
नो प्रॉब्लम, इसको बाद में देख लेंगे.
हाँ,
बट व्हाट टिपिकली हैपेंस इज कि जब भी आप इसको सिलेक्ट, व्हेन यू सिलेक्ट एनी ऑफ दिस टेक्स्ट बॉक्सेस, राइट, it will show you a video, small this thing here on top of this. I don't know
आप
why.
ऑडियो की लेयर अलग चाह रहे हो, वही बोल रहे हो ना,
हाँ
कि सारी लेयर्स अलग चाह रहे हो आप?
हाँ, मतलब अभी जैसे when we are doing this animate piece, right,
हाँ,
एनिमेशन में हमने ये चिल डाल दिया. नाउ व्हेन आई सिलेक्ट दिस बॉक्स, यहाँ पे ऊपर एक और आता है.
ये सर इसमें ऊपर लिख रहा है ना एनिमेट, इसको भी आप इंडिविजुअली एनिमेट कर सकते हो. इफेक्ट एनिमेट पोजीशन. हाँ, आपका भी है ना ट्रांसपेरेंसी के वहां है आपका ये कर्सर. आपका कर्सर इधर लाइए, ABI इटैलिक के पास में, और आगे इफेक्ट के पास में एनिमेट.
अच्छा,
हाँ, आफ्टर इफेक्ट्स. या
हाँ, इसको आप इंडिविजुअली दे सकते हो इफेक्ट. एक एक टेक्स्ट को आप अलग से इफेक्ट दे सकते हो.
ओके.
और इसको भी इन और आउट, मतलब एग्जिट कैसे होगा और अपीयर कैसे होगा, सब चीज पे कर सकते हो.
ओके ओके, दिस इज न्यू फॉर मी. ठीक है. सो ये एक हो गया. बट व्हाट आई वाज लुकिंग फॉर, ये एक के बाद एक आएगा, इसका करने के लिए कुछ है क्या मैम?
हाँ, है ना सर. जैसे ये,
हाउ?
इसको आपको हटाना है यहाँ से, फिर वो अगला आएगा ना.
हाँ, तो अभी कैसे है, अभी ये दोनों को दिखाएगा,
हाँ, तो
राइट?
आप अभी इसको, अभी इस वाले सेकंड लास्ट वाले को हटा दीजिए, सॉरी लास्ट वाले को हटा दीजिए, और यहाँ से कर दीजिए स्प्लिट इसको.
अच्छा, नहीं नहीं, मेरे को स्प्लिट नहीं करना है. देयर इज एन ऑप्शन इन विच आई टेल यू गाइस लेटर, मैं बताऊंगा. इसको आप
हाँ, मैं भी
सिलेक्ट
देखती हूँ.
करोगे ना, हाँ सिलेक्ट करोगे ना, तो यहाँ पे आपको एक और विंडो आता है विच
हाँ,
टेल्स
वो
यू द
मैं समझ
लेंथ
गई
ऑफ.
आप क्या कहना चाह रहे हो.
हाँ,
मैं भी देख के बताती हूँ.
राइट. So for now, let's proceed with this. It will help us at least understand how we go ahead and do it, right? So मैंने क्या किया? We have three parts in the Excel. I have put in
Yeah.
three texts over here,
Yeah.
right? I have put my constant thing which I need, right? Now I'll go to bulk create. If you don't have bulk create here, go to apps and search for bulk create. You should get this option of bulk create. If you are not getting it, then that means you need to have a paid subscription. Yeah. Once you click on this bulk create, it will get added to your bar here. So once my template is ready, I click on bulk create. I'll get two options: enter data manually, upload CSV. Yes, since we have already created CSV, I'll say upload CSV. I'll go to where my CSV is. If in case I can't find it, I'll go and change this from Microsoft Excel to all files. Okay, so
You want to apply filter on type format, Atirakshit? Probably that will help you in getting the. Can you go back to the desktop and
yeah, I did that. I did
on
it
the
all
type?
files.
You click on type now, then it should give you the file format there. Please.
Yeah. So I'll select this demo happiness. Now, as soon as I select that, it will show me there are 3 parts: theme, part 1, part 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I will connect these. So I click on happiness. I do a right click. It says connect data. Right? It says connect data. I'll select theme. Then part 1. I'll again say connect data. Part 1. Part 2. I'll say connect data.
Part 2.
Part 2. Right? Once I've connected, I'll click on continue and it will create all these messages for me. So I'll just check once. So I've got these 30 messages on happiness. Right?
You want to unselect and probably select only one because
We can do that.
yeah, because it will take time to load all 30. Na?
Yeah. So you've got these 2. Now I'll say generate. Yeah. Now it has created these 2 videos. What I also suggest is you go through the videos and you see it is as per your liking or not. You may have to tweak it a bit in some cases. This is video 1. This is video 2. Okay. Now, when you are positioning, I'm not able to do that positioning part. The trick is the first part should be there for around 8 to 9 seconds. Right? And that's why I've taken the typewriter mode, because the typewriter will slowly type it out. And by the time it types out the whole sentence, you would already have your 7-8 seconds consumed. The second part, I keep for a little lesser time. And this is more with tips and tricks of how do you get more views on your shorts and your, it wouldn't make much sense in LinkedIn. If you're putting it just on LinkedIn, you keep it for 8 seconds and 5 seconds or something like that. But if you're putting it on Instagram or you're putting it on YouTube, the second part you keep for only 2-3 seconds, because the person will not be able to read the whole thing. So he'll go back again and he'll go back again. So that increases your number of views on the same video. Right? That's a trick that you use on Instagram or on YouTube Shorts. So you do this and then you come here, share. Share.
Yeah,
Download. Yeah, click on share. Come to download. Right? It will show you 2 videos, page 1, page 2. See, Vibha ma'am, the reason I was not splitting it is when you are downloading, it considers each split as a separate video. Right? So if you split it into 3 parts, it will take it as 3 different videos rather than 1 video. Yeah. You do this, you say done. Download as separate files. Download. Now this is where it takes the maximum time. When you're creating 30 videos, you click on download and
at least for half an hour.
Yeah. For the next half an hour to 1 hour, you forget it. It will create all the 30 videos, and then it will ask you where you want it to be downloaded. Then it will get downloaded in that particular way. Then it is as good as simple videos. You create your post with a video, you put your hashtags, and again you can ask ChatGPT to give you the hashtags, and you create your schedule your posts. Any
Okay.
questions, any queries, any doubts so far?
Not on this
Any
DID architecture. So yeah, Atirakshit, not on this DID one, but it's a generic one. I was thinking about we have selected three topics, right? I mean, three themes in my case, right?
Right.
So, sometimes I do attend these webinars or events which are hosted on LinkedIn platform.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't attend them every time, but whenever I get time, I do attend those sessions.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to actually, add my commentary on that after going through that recording and post it on the LinkedIn. So how do I do that actually? That kind of posting on that. It's not that every time I pick up a topic and post an article on LinkedIn. I want to make it even more visible to others that this is what I have attended, this is what I understand from the session, and
Right.
probably encourage views or participation from others.
Okay. So what I would do in that case is I go to ChatGPT. Okay. I'll say a new chat, and I will give two things here. First, what is the, so let's say I have attended an event on the latest AI technologies in 2023, right?
Yeah.
Attended a 1 day, give it time so that it understands how much you would have been covered, right? And then I say my gist of what I have learned from that event. Yeah. In this event, we had industry leaders go ahead and explain about different AI tools like Synthesia, DID, Widboard, and how we can use them to create excellent videos. Whatever is your gist, right? And put in things about which it can find information online. So, right, like I said, it used AI tools like Synthesia, DID, Widboard. So it can go, and I don't know now if it's limited till 2021, and which is the case with ChatGPT, it may not, it may say that, these things are, I don't know about these things because they came after 2021. So what I do is normal, not rather than going for this window, then I will go into Google, in Microsoft Edge, I'll go to bing.com, and in that chat, I will ask it. Yeah. So how can we use them to create excellent videos? Now, I, and then also put in the gist of whatever you have learned and understood and whatever you want to share. Yeah. I want to convert this into a informative post of 300 words. Please use the experience I have shared here in the post as well. Yeah. The tone should be that of a, let's say, PEX industry expert with 15 years of experience. Enter. Yeah, it's giving me 100 words for each of the tools. That has my overall 300 words. If I want to reduce it further, I'll say rewrite in 150 words. You have the same thing there. Now you can pick this up, do your checking on that checking tool.
Yeah.
You can modify it with whatever you have got your own, right? Like यहाँ पे तो I didn't put in my experience. Ideally, I would put it as in Whiteboard, I was able to do this, I was able to do that, etc., etc. Right? But see, it's actually gone online, understood what these tools are, and then it's telling us about these tools.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Atirakshit.
Yeah. Welcome. Cool.
Atirakshit, when I'm actually trying to create it, it's asking me to upgrade. Is it something that I'm not doing right? Can I share my screen?
Which one?
On
Canva.
Canva.
Yeah, Canva, the bulk feature thing, I think, is a paid one. You will have to upgrade that.
No, I'm actually selecting the template. That's it. Maybe if you can
Share
just.
your screen, please.
So after I actually selected that.
Yeah, you would have selected a premium template. Go back to the templates. You see this small crown icon below? On the template itself, you see this crown icon?
Acha, okay.
So that's a pro one. Not all templates are free. The ones with the crown icons are the ones that are for
Got it.
the pro guys. That's why I said it. I mean, if it's a group of 4 or 5 people, right, it makes sense to buy it, because in 1100 rupees, the amount of stuff you can do with Canva is like mind blowing. Audio, video, post. You don't need to bother about if you're on multiple platforms, what's the dimension for this platform? What's the dimension of that platform? It will give you everything you want. Number of cool pictures. You can, in fact, create whole presentations in this.
Right. So, for process excellence, I selected the theme like process improvement.
Yeah. So now see, there are many ones that doesn't have that crown. You can pick up any of those.
Maybe. So even when I selected randomly, I ended up selecting that.
If you pick up a crown one, it will tell you to sign up. If it is not a crown one, then you can use it.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Cool. Any other questions from anyone, or are we good to wrap? Please put in your stats. Chandra, you have to start putting in. Yeah, next week if I don't have your stats now, next week 100 rupee ka receipt bhej dena, please.
Bilkul.
Yeah.
That will keep me going.
100 will not give you the motivation. I know 1000 will give you the motivation. You will wait till you reach 1000 and then only you will get motivated. So, this week's homework. First, you have to put out your stats. Second, your 30-day article list you have to share by the end of the day today.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, if your 30-day article list is not shared, 100 rupees. You have taken the snapshot of on which days your articles are going to come. I will be personally checking your profile on the next day. So you have till 12 o'clock on that particular day. If it's not coming, 100 rupees ka receipt. Yeah? Clear, everyone?
Right. While creating this video, I might need a help. So shall I ping you?
You can ping me. I will also share this